Good morning, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll talk about yeast infections. Now, yeast infection is a very common infection among female gender because out of every 4 women, 3 out of 4 must have had yeast infection at least one time in their lives. Now, yeast infection is the overgrowth of a candida, a fungus, overgrowth of a fungus in the vagina. Now, this fungus is known as Candida albicans. It normally resides or habits in the female vagina. Now, when there is a disruption in its balance or a shift in its balance, it tends to lead to overgrowth or it tends to multiply, thereby leading to what we refer to as yeast infection or candidiasis. Now, what are the things that could lead to the disruption of the balance? Now, as humans, our activities in life or what we take tend to disrupt the balance, and this is why we need to be aware and need to be careful also of what we take. So, number one, sugar content food. Sugar contained food, excessive intake of sugary foods can disrupt the balance of this fungus in the vagina, thereby leading to candidiasis or yeast infection. Secondly, during pregnancy, you know that during pregnancy there is a change in your hormones, and whatsoever that could cause a change in hormone can also disrupt this fungus in the vagina. And also use of antibiotics. Now, a lot of us, we use antibiotics often, every time, to treat various infections that we come in contact with. And also, these antibiotics do not only just treat your infection, they could also harm good bacteria in the body, and which is this Candida albicans, the fungus that is naturally present in the vagina. So antibiotics has a capacity to destroy or harm these good bacteria. So when you have been constantly taking antibiotics over time, it tends to disrupt the balance of this fungus, thereby resulting to yeast infection. And also another habit is dutching. A lot of us females, we do dutch a lot. Dutching, washing your vagina with soap and water, which is not good. And this is why you start experiencing itching, redness, which are the signs of this yeast infection. Also, we use or wearing a tight clothing, unbreathable clothing that you don't even have space in between them. It is not good, especially your underwears. They should be free enough. It should not be excessively tight, because these are the things that leads to yeast infection. So use of unbreathable clothing is also one of it. And also diabetes could also contribute to it. Yes, when you have high sugar level, your insulin level is high, therefore that means your sugar content in the body is also high. And yeast tends to grow with sugar. Yeast feed on sugar. So if the sugar level in your blood is high, therefore you can be at risk of getting this yeast infection. So diabetes is also a risk factor. And also we need to be careful as ladies. And most importantly, we should avoid dutching. Wash your vagina not with soap, just ordinary water. Do not dutch. Do not dip your hand in there to wash. It is not good. It can disrupt the pH of your vagina, leading to this yeast infection. But the good news is that yeast infection, although they are very common, they are very treatable as well. There are treatments, there are medications for it, such as metronidazole, fluconazole, and others. But before you can take any of these, you have to go for testing. Proper testing have to be done, and then know the drug of choice that is suitable to cure your yeast infection. So whenever you are experiencing a reoccurring of this particular infection, it could mean that maybe it has not been properly cleared out of your system, or you still went back and start practicing the things or your activities that usually cause it, such as the tight clothing. Most of us, we cannot refrain from that. We like to wear clothes that are tight, which is not healthy for you as a lady, especially your underwears. So you need to refrain from that. So these are the reason why you keep having a recurrent infection. Also, using of birth control pills. A lot of us, we use birth control pills, and this can disrupt your hormones. It can cause a shift in the balance of this candida albicans in your vagina, leading to this yeast infection. So the key things you must take note of is that avoid misuse or overuse of antibiotics. Whenever you are using antibiotics, make sure that it is not more than a week, and don't use when it is not recommended for you. And when using, keep in mind that these antibiotics, they are not just treating what the infection that you have. They could also disrupt good bacteria in your body. So you have to be careful. Do not overuse, do not misuse, avoid dodging, do not wear tight clothing, avoid taking excessive sugar or sugary foods. So these are my advice in preventing and protecting yourself from recurrent yeast infection. But if you have it, don't fail to see your doctor. It is not a thing to be ashamed of. It is treatable. Go see your doctor and you will be fine. So thank you so much for watching my video, and don't fail to hit a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow for more health wellness tips. Thank you.